How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
I
good.
just had some cake. It's really good.
We celebrated. We have 250 downloads.
Yay! Had a candle and a little song.
Yep. We sang to ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, Max came in singing, and so
Yeah.
then I tried to join in.
Yeah, it was great. We should start a band.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for the downloads. Hopefully it keeps growing.
Amazing. Yeah. Hey, do you want to do a quick shout out to Jamal?
Yeah. Hey, Jamal.
Hey.
Thanks for listening, and thanks for being the first email we got from a fan, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I almost shit my pants when I saw that we finally got an email.
Yeah. So if other
amazing.
people want to start sending us their stories, that would be great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or any feedback that you might have.
Do you like feedback? Listen, I'm really good at taking constructive criticism.
As long as it's constructive.
Yes. I agree.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to criticize to be mean.
You don't have to yell at us.
Right. But if we're doing something that's irritating or we should change or let us know.
Let us know. We'll do what we can. There is something I was hoping you listeners could help me with. As much as I enjoy reading the stories that I found that it's actually really hard doing research to find specifically stories that are representative of LGBTQ relationships and BIPOC communities. A lot of the things that are just out there are very straight and white, and I would really love more variety and more diversity in the stories that I'm representing. So please feel free to send any of your experiences to our email. I want you to feel represented on our show.
Absolutely. Everybody's included.
Everyone. Even geese.
Yeah. If you have a dating goose story, please fucking send it.
Yeah, let us know how that goes.
ASAP.
So, housekeeping, what's new? Downloads? I think that's
that's it.
We're gonna get stickers.
We have a Patreon account if anybody would like to go check that out.
Yeah.
Right now, basically, we're offering sneak preview of our bonus episodes before they come out. And there's other stuff we'd be more than happy to add.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a request. But yeah, check us out on Patreon.
Yeah, patreon.com/whateverijdm. All
So
right.
today, I thought I will go with the flow of why I wanted to do this podcast and tell some stories.
Yay!
Yeah.
I've been waiting.
Okay, so I'm going to tell kind of a funny, awful date that I went on.
Okay.
And then I will tell a good story.
Okay.
Of it wasn't necessarily a date, but kind of how I met someone. And so I'll tell that story because that's one of my favorite stories.
Yay.
Okay, so you guys sit back, buckle up. I want you to know if I reference somebody's weight or looks or anything, I am not making fun of anybody. I'm giving you, no, there's no shame whatsoever. I'm just giving you guys a visual of what I experienced. So in no way is this of any shame or anything. I'm not talking shit about somebody. I'm sure he was a super nice guy and he was, he wasn't an awful person. He just wasn't for me.
Yeah,
so,
fair enough.
Yes. So I can't remember. I was on one of the dating sites, Match.com, I want to say one of them. And I started talking to this guy. He sent me a message, and he only had one picture on his profile, which I'm going to say red flag.
Yeah. Catfish.
Or,
maybe.
You're not representing, people want to know what you look like. But I try to be open-minded and not judge people by just looks. I am shallow. I do like good looks.
Well, you know what? Anyone who says they aren't shallow is lying.
Yes.
It's just everybody has a preference of something. Something.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
And what my good looks are could be something completely different.
Yep.
So, to somebody else. So anyway, the picture was him. He was kind of squatted down with his dog. And of course, I'm like, oh my God, there's a dog in the picture. So
I love it.
So we started texting, and I think there's nothing I find more attractive than somebody that's funny. So we texted, we talked on the phone a few times. He lived over in the coastal area, so about 2 hours away. So we were trying to figure out something where we could meet up. And I want to say we talked for a good 2 or 3 weeks. And I was just like, this guy makes me laugh. He's so funny.
Aww.
So I was out and about with my mom driving through town, and I get a phone call, and he's like, hey, I'm in town. So I was wondering if you might want to meet up while I'm here. And I go, well, I have my mom with me right now. And so, like, I don't know. He goes, well, oh, no, why don't you just bring her?
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
So, okay. And he says he has his mechanic.
Okay.
Is with him.
So he brought a friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I mean, if nothing else, we'll just go have lunch.
Yeah.
So we meet
Date.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So we meet at this little hole-in-the-wall bar, and I walk in, and the guy is well over 400 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So not the guy in the picture.
I'm sure it may have been. It was just an older picture, and you couldn't see him. Like, you couldn't see his body. Because the way he was angled in the picture. He was wearing filthy overalls.
Oh, like muddy? Filthy?
Filthy, like grease stained.
Oh, no.
Right?
He's a mechanic, yeah.
He had a chew in not just the bottom, but the top lip also.
Oh, my God.
He's
like, hey, baby.
Oh.
God.
It was awful to look at. Okay. It was just awful. I mean...
So what's your reaction? Like, how did you know?
I give him a hug.
Picture, so how did you know?
Right. So I give him a hug, and I'm like, well, he saw me and was like, okay.
Because you're the person from the picture.
Yes.
At least one of you is.
So I sit down, we're talking, and oh my God, he starts telling me the story about how he went to Vegas with his 8-year-old son, and he woke up. And he was in bed with some woman, and he had a marriage certificate.
Oh, shit.
He'd gotten married to this girl.
Oh, my God.
And she was a dancer with his 8-year-old son there with him.
Okay.
And then he stayed married to her for a couple years, and then he started bitching that she took his tits with her when she left. Because I guess he bought her a boob job, and he thought he was entitled to have at least one of them.
Titties.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm literally just sitting here with my mouth on the floor. Like, this is our first conversation.
Did you even ask, hey, were you married in Vegas once?
No. No.
Oh, my God.
He just started talking, and then he just didn't stop talking.
Wow.
So I got, like, that was the first, hi, how are you, get to know you. And then I just let him keep talking, because at this point, I don't want to tell him anything about myself.
Yeah.
I just want this date to be over with.
Was your mom there, too?
Yes.
Just so
my mom's, like...
just staring at him then.
My mom's, like, sitting at the end of this long table that we're sitting at, kind of, like, next to the mechanic, or whatever the other guy was. And they're just kind of sitting there, like, just awkward. It's just awkward. But I know this date's not going anywhere after this, but I didn't want to be rude and be like, oh, abso-fucking-lutely not, and get up and leave. Like, how do you get out of that? Any suggestions? Because I've learned now it's hard, and I shouldn't have stayed. I should not have wasted anybody's time, but I did stay.
I would say I would have to leave without saying anything. If I was like in my head about what am I going to say to get out of here, I would never leave. So I could see myself literally just grabbing my purse and walking away, like making zero eye contact, just like it's not even happening. Cannot say a thing, just grab it and go.
Leave.
And I wouldn't even be like running or urgent. It would just be like nonchalant, like, well,
this isn't happening.
Yeah. Mid-conversation, he's like, yeah, and so then my wife took her titties away. I'm just reaching for my bag.
Fuck out of here. I'm so going to do that next time.
Just leave, you know?
Oh my God, I'm going to do that next time. Okay. So then, at this point, I'm like, oh my God, I need a cigarette. So we go outside, sitting out on the patio, and he goes, yeah, my dad, because he had asked me, like, I said something about working in the medical field. And he goes, oh, yeah, he has to start bagging the medical field. His dad was going to have surgery, and he had to have his leg amputated. Oh. And
I can see why that was your fault.
Right. Well, it was because they marked the wrong leg. They were going to cut the wrong leg off, you know, those idiots. That was the beginning of the story. And I'm just like, okay.
God. He's not even, like, impressed with your working in the medical industry.
No. So, whatever. At this point, I don't care. And then he proceeds to tell me how they kicked his dad. Okay, so his dad didn't sign a consent form to destroy the leg. Okay. It got missed in the crosshairs. I don't know how, but, you know, that fucking medical field. Always messing things up.
Yeah.
So the dad gets his leg amputated. He's in the hospital for a few days. He pisses the hospital off. They want him out because he keeps sneaking out to smoke cigarettes and setting off the fire alarm. And so after so many days, they're like, you're out. Go home. So they kick out. So now the dad's mad at the hospital, and he calls the hospital and he says, I'm coming down there to pick up my leg. You better have it ready to go. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? What? Oh, yeah. I drove my dad down there. We went to pick it up. They had security and the doctor met us and they said we couldn't have it. And I had to ask why, and they destroyed it. And I'm like, well, that's what they do. And he said, no, we didn't sign that consent form. My dad wanted his leg. And I'm like, what were you going to do with it? Give it to their dogs.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So I will just give it to a dog. Let the dog gnaw on it or some shit. And I'm like,
oh my, that guy's a serial killer.
I need to leave. And then his mechanic
quote
shouts across the smoking section. We're going to give it to that N-word dog.
Oh my God.
That we have. We have a black dog. Like, yelled it.
Oh my God.
I looked at my mom and I said, we have to leave now. Now I grab my purse and I get up and I'm just like, it was nice meeting you. We're leaving. I'm so pissed and just in awe of like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, like, do you hear yourself? You know, some people have zero self-awareness. Very strange.
It was so bizarre. And I literally get in my car.
How bizarre.
And I get a text and he's like, so I suppose this is the part where you say you just want to be friends. And I text back, no. This is the part where you go your way and I go mine. Please do not contact me again.
Love it. Like, I don't even want to be your friend.
No!
Oh my God, what a weirdo.
So, like, what was going through his mind?
You know,
was he nervous and just bantering? And he thought he was being funny? Or was, like, I don't know.
I think maybe.
I've never had a conversation with anyone like that in my entire life.
Right. Yeah, that's strange. I would think maybe like other people he's been on dates with would be impressed by the leg story or impressed by the dog that eats.
What kind of girl is he dating?
I don't know. I don't know.
Be impressed
I do not
by
know.
that.
But, like, it's odd to me that it would be so nonchalant. Like, it's normalized.
That's it. What like that was his normal conversation.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I get. If you know somebody really well, maybe be like, yeah, the bullshit at the hospital. Like, but that's what, those are the stories you're going to lead with.
Why start with
what are the follow-ups?
Did you say that they cut off the wrong leg or they marked the wrong leg?
He says that he was supposed to like have his left leg cut off, but they marked his right leg.
Oh, okay.
And the dad was telling them before the surgery, you guys are fucking up.
Oh, gosh.
And he said, which, I mean, I've heard of it happening, but...
Like, who's left? Your left or my left?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good news. I really thought you were going to end it with, like, he was mad because they cut the wrong leg off.
No.
And then they destroyed the one that he needed.
No. Well, I'm thinking he's going to say, like, we'll take the bone out and make a walking stick out of it. Or, like...
Oh, my God.
Like, something, right? But no, we're going to give it to our dog.
God.
Okay.
That's
I probably should have called animal control. But, like...
Yeah. You should have called someone.
Yeah.
You should have ordered an angel shot.
No, well, I had my mother with me. She was my angel shot. She's like, we're getting the fuck out of here. We're done. Let's go.
How bizarre.
Yeah.
So did he ever contact you again?
No.
No?
Nope, he didn't.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. He took my absolutely not, do not. So yeah, that was one of my fun dates that you... What? I never went on a date. I missed out. Yeah. No. No, you didn't.
Okay.
Okay, so then I'll tell you one more story, and I'm going to end it with a good story.
Okay.
This is my favorite story. This is how I met somebody. So after my divorce... I had actually met somebody on Match.com, and we'd been dating for a couple months, and I just kind of wasn't feeling it. And then I figured out he had like gone through my phone, and it like no.
Oh my God.
I
Like when you're
am an
sleeping or
open book.
something?
Yeah. So he had like
Okay.
read some text message or
Oh,
something.
Jesus Christ.
So he lived like a half hour away from where I lived. So I was on my way to basically break up with him. Like, I'm done. And I wanted to do it the chicken way and like just text him, but that's rude. That's not who I am.
Well, I mean, there's 30 minutes of driving. It's totally understandable if you didn't want to drive over.
Right. I guess so. I could have done it on the phone.
Totally understandable.
I just have that level of respect for that I would want.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I always want that chance to fight for myself. Yeah. That's why people die. Anyway.
Just in case they change right quick while you're there, right?
Yeah. Which won't happen. And if they did, it shouldn't have happened.
But it's always in the head.
But
yes. It's in the back of our heads always.
Yeah, of course. So, I'm driving, and at the time, I'm like, this is 15 years ago almost. So I was younger, cute, skinny, had a cute sports car. I'm like whizzing down I-5, and I just stopped and eaten McDonald's. That's important.
Okay.
So I had my little Happy Meal, and I'm cruising. And
this, you get a toy?
Yes. And I always save them for my niece.
Oh.
So I'm cruising, and this Jeep pulls up next to me. And I look over, and the guy like looks over, and he smiles at me. And so I smiled back, and I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. And then like I go, and he catches up with me again. And he smiles, and he waves. So I look at him and I ask, like, do I know you? And he shakes his head no. So I giggle and I pull forward, and then he catches up and he like acts like he's eating, gives me like the eating sign language thing. And he goes, let's go get something to eat. And like this is shoveling food in your mouth.
Cereal. Do you like cereal?
Spaghetti.
Oh, God.
Okay, so anyway, he's like, let's go get something to eat. I hold up my bag of McDonald's. I go, no thanks, I already ate. Like, what an idiot. Like, go eat with this guy, Tracee. So at that point, I'm like, what an idiot. Why would you not say yes? Mind you, I'm on my way to go break up with the guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I just think this guy is so cute. And so I whip in front of him. I honk my horn. I'm like, pull over. So we go to a rest area. And so we pull over at a rest area. And he gets out of this Jeep. And then he gets this amazing dog out of the Jeep. This beautiful Great Dane. And I'm just like,
oh.
Like,
you
literally.
Melted,
yeah. Oh, 100%.
Oh, my God.
Am I in love with this guy or this Great Dane? Or, like, it was just, it was magical.
Oh.
Anyway. It sounds so corny and so stupid, but it was like something out of a movie.
Yeah.
So
it must be nice.
It was. I had my one movie moment in life, I can say. So anyway, I'm like, hi, I'm, Tracee, blah, blah, blah. We're introducing ourselves. And then we start walking through the grass with his dog. And I literally trip, because that's what I do. And he catches me.
Oh my God.
Like, just in a movie, I swear. And I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. Oh, the dog, like, walked around us and wrapped her leash around us.
Oh my God.
And he goes, I trained her to do that. And my heart, like, melts. And I am like, this is the one. This is my happily ever after. And so he was. He was my happily ever after for 2 years. Yay. Yes. It was a beautiful story. It was a beautiful time in my life. Probably the happiest I've ever been. It was a great relationship. Sometimes things just don't work out. Yeah. Things change. People move. But, that 2 years was a great 2 years. And that story, I mean, it was literally like a movie.
Oh, my God.
It
like a fucking Jennifer Lopez movie.
Yes.
Did you ever, what was that one, Must Love Dogs? Did you ever see that?
Yes.
I don't know if that was Jennifer
Diane
Lopez,
Lane's in that one.
Yeah. I was thinking of that one.
Yes.
The dog part.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. It was just so magical. And then I went and broke up with that guy, obviously.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. So,
yeah.
So you and dog guy with the Great Dane, did you like?
Yes, turns out he was
like...
an orthopedic spinal surgeon, which made him even sexier.
Yeah.
And
All
then
about that, baby.
he had this beautiful home on the beach.
Oh,
And
my
so,
God.
like, my next 2 years was just like a constant little mini vacation.
Sounds like it was blissful.
It was literally like a home away from home and
wow.
being spoiled and loved. And but I always think it was right after my divorce. So I have to say that it taught me that it's out there.
Yeah.
That it's possible again. And then I also got my Great Dane from that relationship.
Okay.
And that was the best relationship I've ever had with anything or anyone for 9 years.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting the love of my life out of that whole deal. So, yeah.
I love that. You know what? I can honestly say my last relationship was fucking trash, but I got my dog out of it. And she's the love of my life. She's amazing. It was so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. I feel bad about myself now.
Hopefully I'm going to have some more of those good ones.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Good like entertaining or good like it works out?
No, good like it works out.
Oh,
like I finally get my happily ever after. But like ever after. Not ever 2 years
and then
after.
Some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It doesn't even have to be another movie moment.
That was amazing. So
it
beautiful.
Was. Thank you.
Yeah. Want to take a quick break?
Let's do it.
Let's catch our breath. Wipe our tears. Do you remember that one time when you were like, I want to start a podcast, but I don't know what to do?
Yeah. I was completely clueless.
Well, what did you do? How do you have a podcast?
We went to Buzzsprout.
Yeah, we did. We did. We used Buzzsprout, and it's been awesome. They have everything that you need to get started and tell you how to do everything.
Yeah, I literally Googled how to start a podcast.
Yeah, I was there.
Buzzsprout popped up. I listened to their podcast. Was highly impressed.
Their podcast, by the way, is called How to Start a Podcast.
And it was
amazing.
Literally, that is how we started our podcast.
Step by step by step.
Yeah.
So the best advice that they had was to start with gear that you already have in a quiet space.
And
we started with our phones.
We did. We started with our phones.
Yeah.
And then they gave us advice on like what equipment that you could buy.
They put our show on all the major podcast platforms too.
They walk you through every single step.
Got to start pretty much everything for free until we bought that really affordable airtime.
Less than 1 cup of coffee, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, log on to Buzzsprout, create an account. If you do a paid account after 2 months, they will send you a $20 Amazon gift card.
So you can put that back into your podcast. Another thing I really loved about working with Buzzsprout was we got a really awesome website out of it. Audio players that we use to put into other websites. Detailed analytics so we know how people are listening, what they're using, and how many.
I feel like the team at Buzzsprout, they are passionate about helping people succeed.
So if you want to start a podcast, join over 100,000 podcasters already using Buzzsprout. If you want to follow the link in the show notes, that lets Buzzsprout know that we sent you, and you will get your $20 Amazon gift card if you sign up for the paid plan and support our show.
Do it.
And we're back.
Hi, again.
Hello again. It's been a while.
It worked.
Yay. We know how to do technology now.
I don't know if you could say we. You know how to do technology now.
I know how to press pause and play.
Wow, how do they do that?
Okay, listen. This week, I have a really fun story for you. I had so much fun researching this. I think when I first discovered this topic, I told you about it kind of, like the really skinny of it, but oh man. Let me ask you this, first of all. Have you ever felt like people are more likable on social media? Have you ever met a person that you like more online?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Really?
100%.
Interesting.
People are, well, I mean, there are the assholes that are out there, but everybody's got a fantastic life on social media.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Vacations and the cars and the girls.
Yeah.
And whatever.
And I mean, even like, well, I even watch like my nieces, and they always make everything look so like they're having fun all the time. And then when I'm hanging around them, I just watch them like take these snapshot moments.
You're boring.
And then, yeah, like this is not what you posted when I wasn't here. And then, so when I'm with them and then I see these moments that they
you
post.
Don't even have a pool.
Yeah. But they make it look like it was so much more than it was. Not that everyone does. You can just make one little itty bitty moment look like it's the biggest thing, and so everybody looks better on social media.
Okay.
Because we usually just post the good stuff.
I'd have to agree for the most part. I'm not huge on social media, but I would disagree when it comes to Facebook because of my experience. When I was on Facebook regularly, a lot of it was just people arguing and nitpicking things. So
I will say, Facebook is different.
Yeah, I had some people in my life who I liked them as people, but online, they were fucking assholes.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you ever had to unfollow one of your own friends? Like, it's awkward,
Now I get where you're... Okay, so I was thinking more Instagram.
Sure.
Facebook, 100%. People, all the political views and just in your face.
Commenting on things that are clearly ads, like just...
Yes. Arguing for arguing's sake.
Because you can hide behind a computer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you ever felt like people on the social media like the social media you more than they like you in real life? Have you ever had that kind of a friendship?
I don't know.
I would have to say yes, probably, because I've had friends who will be messaging or sending gifts back and forth and having a lot of fun on this virtual conversation. But then in real life, we're just veg out and watch cartoons and don't laugh that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's happened.
Yeah.
Well, today I'm going to be sharing with you the story of Robyn Lynn Norris, the woman who created more than 30 fake OK Cupid profiles and made a social experiment out of it.
Okay.
Do you want to guess how many she created? More than 30, that's all I'm telling you.
I'm going to say 65.
38.
Oh,
so just a few more than 30.
Okay.
not never more than 30.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. Because, you have to have a lot of time on your hands.
That's a lot of passwords to remember.
That's a lot of passwords.
With a capital letter, a special character, and a number.
Filling out a lot of information.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So for her doing this, it was legitimately a social experiment. It was you could call it research.
Okay, and it was all on the same dating site.
Yes.
Okay.
So her endeavor, the 38 different OK Cupid profiles dating social experiment, later became a book. Okay, cool. She wrote a book about it. And then also became a live comedy skit called Undateable. And then it was also a show off of Broadway. So, it became, this whole social experiment became, things that made her famous for doing this.
Right, okay.
Because she did it right, I think. She didn't take advantage of scam anybody or dox anybody or do anything crazy like that. So, let's talk about that, okay?
Okay.
So, I
have questions.
This story... Oh, totally. There's, I feel I have so many questions.
I have so many questions right now.
So I got this story from a couple, different sources.
Okay.
Because she did a lot of interviews with a lot of different magazines about this. It was huge, okay? So New York Post has one, 25 years later site has one, other Vice, Vogue, she's been around talking about this, obviously, because her show was famous later, right?
Okay, sure.
So it started in 2012 with a favor. So one of her friends signed up with OK Cupid and was, trying to create a dating profile and was having a hard time with it. And so they call up Robyn and they're like, hey, can you help me with this dating profile? Can you read it and give me some feedback or maybe help me add to it? Fair.
As well, we all should ask a friend's opinion.
Oh, for sure. Also,
about your dating sites.
No shade or nothing, but remember when we were men need help writing profiles? This was a friend who was a man.
Yes.
Great thinking, asking for help. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So back then, Norris, she was a 20-something hopeless romantic, as she describes herself in these interviews. Okay. She didn't know anything about online dating, so this was the first time she's ever done any kind of ad like that,
Sure.
So she had just moved to Los Angeles. She was a writer and comedian and just lonely and didn't really have any friends and just come out of a really toxic breakup.
Okay.
To also a comedian who, during their months-long gig on a cruise ship, he had sex with the woman in the cabin next door. He went next door to cheat on her. Okay. So it's a whole... So not only is that shitty, that day that happened was her birthday. So shitty. So she's
she
like,
needs to be on our show and tell us some stories.
So imagine that. You're isolated, breakup, you're heartbroken, like shit's rough. You
Yeah.
wouldn't think about online dating, right? With time and angst in her heart, she agreed to help her friend Bob, only to find that in order to read Bob's profile, she had to create an account and log in to view it. So that's what started the whole fucking thing. Okay. So within 5 minutes, she scratched out a joke of a profile. Somebody she considered utterly undateable, right? Just a fake person that would be probably really annoying or somebody that's not attractive, right?
Nobody's going to, pay attention to her profile. Of course,
yeah. She called it a 28-year-old LA woman called Tracee Loves Cats. So as the dating site required, she gave Tracee Loves Cats a self-summary. All of it is, I love kitties. And Tracee Loves Cats' goal, trying to act and playing with my kitties all day long. Half of it's capitalized, right? So on a typical Friday night activity, eating chocolate and playing with my kitties.
Oh my gosh.
Undateable, sure. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yes.
All right. So she attached a goofy looking photo of herself, posted it, and went on with her life. Whatever, right? 3 nights later, when Norris met her friend for dinner, she logged on, just out of curiosity, and she found out that her kitty-loving alter ego had pawed a nerve. Along with some punny and profane come-ons were a lot of playful responses along the lines of meow meow or purr nap yawn from men. Funny just kitty things, right?
Sure.
Okay. There's room in there for a pussy joke.
I was gonna say
it's not in this, but
listen,
you missed an opportunity.
I literally was sitting here going, I'm sure she got a lot of those gross pussy. Yes, I'm sure men came back at her with a lot of
show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Yes,
kind of a thing. Yeah,
but there had to be a few pussy comments in there.
There had to be.
And I'm gonna say, I just want to say the word pussy one more time to irritate my sister.
Pussy.
Pussy.
Okay. It was crazy, Norris tells the Post. I thought, I'm so painfully single, and this crazy cat lady is more popular online than I am in real life.
Oh,
there's that moment, right?
Okay.
Fuck, dude. So this began her year-long experiment into who, if anyone, might be considered undateable in the wide-open world of the internet. So she's like, this person is popular. What does it take to not be popular on Ok Cupid?
How bad do I have to be?
Exactly. Okay. Exactly. But before Norris and her friends posted any of their fake personas, they set ground rules, okay? They vowed not to catfish anyone. Amazing.
Okay, that's good.
So people who seemed genuinely interested in kitty-loving Tracee, or, here's another one of her profiles, coked out, a 30-year-old Boston brunette with a yen for Coca-Cola.
Oh my God.
They were told the women were off the market. So, she would absolutely not keep somebody hanging on. She'd be sorry, I've met somebody, whatever.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Sure. So no catfishing, no leading people on. She and her collaborators, so just group of close friends, they also vowed not to use stock art. All 38 profile pictures were photos of either Norris or her friends.
Okay.
Right? So no theft of art. Okay. I think it was pretty impossible to think that these profiles are real people, she says. But if they didn't know, I'd write back and say, hey, you seem wonderful, but I just started seeing somebody. I never ghosted anyone.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, that's such an ethical experiment.
Right,
you know?
right.
I love this. So, are you curious about some of these profiles?
I am. I'm dying. I want to know who responded. So she didn't go on any of these dates.
Correct. She did not.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. She actually, during this experiment, she did meet who later became her husband.
I wanted to know, did she meet somebody from it?
No.
Okay.
It was unrelated. She's a comedian. Okay. So she actually met her husband. They were working on a gig or whatever. So they met in real life, fell in love in real life, married in real life. Okay. It had nothing to do with the experiment. But it was at that time in her life.
Such a better story.
I know, right? They seem happy though. I looked at photos.
Yeah.
Okay, here's some of the profiles. Number 1, Clean for You 84 with 4s instead of FOR. Okay. Clean for You 84. A smart girl with a good head on her shoulders, a head that likes to be shampooed, scrubba, scrubba, scrubba.
Oh my God.
And whose favorite book was the Bed Bath & Beyond catalog. She got hundreds of responses.
What?
Yes, right? Maybe because it was so funny or quirky or
right.
out there. It just is not like your standard typical whatever. Just this weird scrubba-dubba-dubba.
Yeah.
Okay. So that person's not undateable.
Right.
Okay. Also popular was this Boobs and Wangs.
Oh.
A 32-year-old law firm receptionist whose lifelong dream was to work at Hooters.
Oh my God.
That generated a lot of interest too.
100%.
A lot of people played along telling her that they knew a manager at a lot of the franchises.
I know, yeah. I'm like, I'm sure that she got a lot of smart ass men comments on that one.
She probably was offered like a job interview or some shit. Along the way, she learned a lot about online dating. Because remember, she didn't know anything about it when she was like heartbroken and lonely, right? So she learned what it takes to elicit the most interest. So here are some tips that she has.
Oh, God, I'm going to try these. Okay.
I realize the more specific that you are in your profile, the more responses and messages you'll get. Everybody says they love to laugh, they love travel, but the more specific you make it, the more you put what's weird and unique about yourself, the more interesting you will be.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So I could say, I love to travel, but I've been to Peru. So on a dating profile, I might be like, I went to Peru, but only saw half of it. I can't wait to go back. Who's in? Right?
Instead that makes sense.
I love to travel. Right? Yeah. So these profiles and responses gradually blossomed into a show called #DateMe, an Ok Cupid Experiment, which was playing off-Broadway, had a cast of 8, several musical numbers, and a downloadable Tinder-like dating app, which was called #DateMe, that let the theater goers connect with each other during the show.
Stop.
The whole thing, right?
I need to go to that thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's not playing anymore.
This
was in 2012.
I think we revive it.
So it was 2012 or 13-ish, and it ran for 3 years straight. The longest running, comedy skit show that had 2 acts in it.
I want to know how many people met, yes, and fell in love at those shows.
If any of you went to #DateMe and OK Cupid Experiment, the live show, and you met somebody there, let us know.
Please.
Yeah, if you're friends with Robyn Lynn or are Robyn Lynn, let us know.
Yeah. How many matches did you make?
Yeah, right?
Yes, I'm just curious.
That would be so cool.
I know, right?
So at the heart of the show is Norris, played by actress Caitlin Black, and her own lightly fictionalized life story plus verbatim snippets from 38 of the most preposterous OK Cupid profiles that she and her friends created. She also believes the stereotypical online dater is just that, a stereotype. Yeah. Quote, people think everyone on the internet is disgusting or that they just want to have sex, but I found myself connecting with really funny, lovely, unique, quirky people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like if you're unique, you'll find unique people.
Yeah.
If you seem like you're looking for sex, that's probably what people are going to get. Yeah. So barely had her experiment ended in 2013 when Norris herself felt ready to connect. But before she went online in earnest, she met somebody in real life at a comedy club. On. Atul Singh. And he won her heart before their first dinner date just by giving her a curated list of restaurants to choose from. I love it. That is
so sweet.
It's so straightforward. I'm going to take you to dinner. Do you like any of these places? Bulleted list. Right?
I like that he gave her options, but he was like, this is what we're doing. Yes.
There's that whole thing. I'm hungry. What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat?
I was literally just going to say.
What are you in the mood for? I don't know. What are you in the mood for?
No, this is what we're doing, and these are your options. Yeah. Because that's what women need. We do need options. Yeah. We say we don't care, but I mean, I know I do when I say, I don't care. And then in the back of my head, I'm like, please pick Mexican food. Please pick Mexican food.
Just say Taco Bell.
Please, please.
My partner and I, we kind of do the same dance. Because they're not picky. They'll eat pretty much whatever I make.
Yes.
But, I don't always want to cook. And so we'll both be we won't have an idea of what we want to eat, where we want to go, but we'll know what we don't want. So
and
that
helps us
narrow it down. Yeah.
And I think when somebody says, what do you want to eat? And you go, I don't care. It doesn't mean you don't care. You want them to give you options. Mm-hmm. Right?
I suppose. But I would just say, I don't know, give me some options.
I know.
I wouldn't say I don't care and leave it and then be upset that I didn't get Taco Bell.
Right. No, yeah. I'm like this. Say, I want anything, but I don't like this. Yeah.
No curry today. Fair enough. That weeds out something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So give her the list of restaurants to choose from.
That's
and
so
her
sweet.
thoughts on that was he did a lot of research. I thought this is already one of the most thoughtful people that I've ever gone on a date with.
Aww.
They were married in 2017 with 2 ceremonies. The Hindu one for Singh's family.
Aww.
He rode in on a white horse, like her knight in shining armor. And then they had an American one.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. So she has a blog, and it's not really active much anymore.
Right.
But I did go to it, and I just wanted to see more of her, like, as a person and her story.
I was going to say, what is she doing these days?
Like, I don't know. I couldn't find anything recent, really, other than a resume. Oh. She has been in movies, TV shows.
So she's doing stuff. That's what she's doing.
Very impressive, yes.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's so
she's
amazing,
doing
right?
something for herself.
Yeah. So I went to her blog. It's called Stories from the Creator of #DateMe and OK Cupid Experiment. It's at datemediaries.com. That's her personal blog website.
Okay.
Just a brief synopsis of things that I found. So in 2012, her friend Bob, they did a social experiment, and then it turned into a live stage comedy. It was set to run for 3 months under the name Undateable at Second City Hollywood. Their producer's name was Diana Alexander. When she saw it the first time, she was like, this should be way more than that. Like, I believe in this. We got to do something more with this, right? So that allowed them to expand into the bigger 2-act version of that same show called #DateMe, which apparently at the time that the blog was active, so I guess before 2016, probably, anywhere between 2012 and 2016, it says it is currently on its 8th remount at the Up Comedy Club in Chicago, where it has been playing to sold-out houses for a year and a half.
Wow.
Fucking success, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And again, people meeting each other.
Yeah.
That's kind of genius.
I love the app thing that they created.
Yes.
That's
the
coolest
genius.
thing I've ever fucking heard of. Yeah.
I'm like literally sitting here thinking like, that would be cool to have like a restaurant or something where you go as a single and you have an app and you could hook up with people at the restaurant. Never mind, that's called a bar.
You just invented speed dating.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Never mind. But except for you don't have to go talk to them face to face if you don't want to. But never mind.
Yeah, like in the same room and you're just texting on your phone.
What they
making
just
eye contact.
did, yeah. But you're being entertained at the same time by a play.
So a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a band. Yeah.
I love it.
Concert.
That's so good.
Stop talking. Tracee, stop talking.
Oh, man. So all that information is from Robyn Lynn Norris's interviews with different, like, news sites, magazines, and then her blog.
Yeah.
Well, here's I looked at some of the names, like, she listed some of the names and not the stories, and I looked at some of them, and they're so fun and so clever. I wanted to share some with you. So, some were clever and a little cute. This one, the person the profile's name was Mike. Mike laughs a lot. A lot is in all caps. A lot.
Okay. My kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. Sergeant Snuggles.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Some were a little more crass. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Those are the ones I always find.
I'm going down.
Okay.
Pussy. Yum.
Yeah. Yep. I have some of these saved on my phone from like actual ones that I've seen.
Mm-hmm. A hung guy. 69.
They always put the 69 in. They always are blah, 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 69.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
No.
I think it looks like a yin and a yang.
Listen.
Like way less sexual.
I would rather do a 68. You do me and I'll owe you one.
Yeah. Okay. I like it.
Right?
Yeah. Here's one. Love to give you pleasure, but misspelled the word pleasure.
So you know he can't.
So really it says, love to give you pleaser. Popping off 11.
Listen, spelling and punctuation are everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you think you're like being unique, sometimes with the wrong word, you're not.
Mm-mm.
Okay? Sometimes not. I'm trying to think of a word where like QT, 2 letters instead of cutie. Yeah. That's cute. That's fun.
Cute.
That's playful.
Sure.
But misspelling the word pleaser, I just don't think that's cute.
No.
Okay, some were desperate.
Okay.
Oh, these, by the way, are ones that she created. These are not ones that she found.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are a bunch of just like experimental quirky names.
Okay. But there's real ones out there like this. Just so you know.
My God, yes. Yeah. Someone call me.
Okay, that's
one of them. Pick me, pick me.
Okay, that's cute.
Super cute.
I like that.
Oh, that reminds me of that. But when you were a kid and you played with the flowers, like they love me not. They love me, they love me not.
Yeah.
Last one chosen. Oh. Elementary school sports.
Yeah.
Having flashbacks.
I literally standing there like, please, in a way, like, don't pick me. Please pick me.
I'll be goalie.
Yeah.
Some were just confusing. This is just a random one she threw together. Pumpkin wolf.
No.
Why not?
Okay.
Sure. A wolf made out of pumpkins? Is it a wolf who loves to eat pumpkins? Is it a jack-o'-lantern carved to look like a wolf? You don't know.
You don't know.
That's what makes it interesting.
That makes you wonder.
It's just gets you intrigued, right?
Yeah.
How about this one? Shark tart. I mean, a shark
that
who
sounds
likes
like
tarts.
Something she should sell to like Kellogg for a Pop-Tart.
Shark-shaped
yes,
tart? Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Maybe a sweet tart, like candies that have a shark imprint
tart
on it.
Yes.
You don't know, but it's interesting. Now you're thinking about it,
or
right?
a shark-shaped Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Or a Pop-Tart with sharks in it.
Yes.
Yeah. Shark meat, shark fin, whatever.
Yeah.
We're talking about it, so it worked.
Right.
Right? Wedge boy.
Ugh.
So it's pretty clear that this guy loves to either give or receive wedgies. That was her commentary on it.
That's so funny.
Oh, this one's a fun one. Entourage DMB. Probably just a giant group of unintelligent people or someone who hates the HBO series. I love that show.
That is
if somebody's Entourage was in anybody's name, I would be like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about season 2. Or
Yeah.
whatever, right? How about this one? Wrapped pork chop. Why not?
No.
Why not? No?
No.
Does it not
I just
seem
go to a
appetizing?
sexual place with that.
Oh. I was thinking of the food. Bacon wrapped pork chop.
Okay, yes. No,
it.
I know.
I
But
almost
there's
smell
a whole story there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Next time,
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Oh, her commentary was, this sounds lewd and I don't know why.
Yes.
Can't place it. Here's one. Not Paul Rudd. Well,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we all want to be Paul Rudd.
Yeah, but we're not. It's technically the truth.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not starting that relationship off with a lie.
With a lie.
I am not Paul Rudd.
At least I'm honest.
Her commentary was, I like this one. It made me laugh. I might date this person. Plus, it made me think of Paul Rudd, and who doesn't love Paul Rudd?
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
It's been 2 minutes, and we're still thinking about it. So
and
it's
if you're a Paul Rudd fan, then
you're
you've
like,
got something in common.
Yeah, let's talk about all the movies, right? Here's just a what the fuck. Her comment is, what the fuck? Onion punch. So are you picturing punching an onion or getting punched by an onion?
I'm picturing an onion punching.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
an onion with
yes.
arms, like a GIF almost.
Yep.
Punching with the other grapes.
Yes.
So, onion punch, she says, what the fuck? It's just confusing. And this is this what you're leading with? That's the point. You choose what you want to lead with on Ok Cupid. And like the weirder or funnier or wackier it is,
the more attention
it'll get. Yeah, exactly. So somebody who tries too hard to be too romantic, like just haven't met her yet, or it only takes one, might be the perfect match for some, like a Notebook fan or Casablanca fan or A Walk to Remember or something. But a repellent to a more cynical person who might prefer the name Sarcasmo, right? So it's just getting at, like, if anything is niche or cliche, it kind of narrows down your choices to people that get the reference. Yep. And that's fine, too.
And then you have more in common with those people.
Exactly. Yep. Okay, so her original character, the first one ever, was that Tracee loves cats. It's a girl named Tracee who loves cats, and that's it. That's her commentary.
That is so funny.
Then, I mean, if you're ever looking for a one-night stand, you might stumble upon Horny For You Long Time, who then proceeds to talk about what a loving father he is to his 3 children, and that he spends his days practicing charity and feeding the homeless. Not that someone can't be horny and do all those things. Right. But maybe don't lead with that. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So obviously that one probably got some weird attention. Yes. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
But I feel like that's so, if you like just have one of your guy friends and you're like, okay, horny for you long time, it's going to be 100% not that at all. Yeah. You're a nice guy who works at a soup kitchen. That's, how different can we make this? Right, right. Love it. So if you're struggling to come up with a name, like if you want to do Totally Nice Guy or whatever, and it's taken, you can just add a number to it. Yeah. That's some of her advice. Yeah. Totally Nice Guy 1. Totally Nice Guy 2. 69. Whatever. Yep. She says, if that's where you want to go, Congrats, buddy. You're the first, but really the second, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Totally nice guy out there. So something that OK Cupid does if you have writer's block or you're just really trying to come up with a name that's like clever, they suggest suffixes.
Yep.
Yeah?
Most of the sites do nowadays.
I didn't know. I've never used one. Except for Plenty of Fish, but the free version's shitty.
Yeah, but I think even they use them now.
Oh,
they give you like these line openers and all. Yes.
Yeah. Bumble's okay.
Bumble's okay. I swiped right on a couple people yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only used Plenty of Fish, like, briefly a few years ago, and I did actually meet somebody. Not in person, because it was the first COVID year. Right. But with somebody, we connected, and we were, like, talking back and forth. I'll tell you about that sometime. Okay. It wasn't great. Yeah. It turned real weird. Real fast.
Oh, that sucks.
And I'm 2 phones later, still block her number.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So... let's say we can't think of a name, right? We can use suffixes. So in the case of some of the characters we created for our experiment, we used these suffixes that were recommended by OK Cupid. For example, Mr. Nightlife. It's just a name they came up with, Mr. Nightlife. Yep. It's going to attract, obviously, somebody who has an interest in nightlife, right? But if that name was taken, they just added the suffix Tron.
Okay.
Mr. Nightlife Tron. So now you have something that stands out a little bit and maybe somebody who likes the Tron movies is interested now too. Everybody loves the word Tron because it implies robots. And having that in the name helped her write that character. Oh, so cool. Here's the character's bio. Okay. Mr. Nightlife Tron. Ready? Party like a rock. Party like a rock star. Yeah, I do it up. But you might say I party like a robot because I can keep going and going and going and going. I am never home before 5 a.m. Never. And that's why they call me Mr. Nightlife Tron.
Okay, wait. Okay. I have to say, if I read that profile, I'd probably laugh and swipe right.
I'm not.
That's pretty funny.
Right, swipe right? Is that the...
Yeah, that means agree with it.
Good side? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Like you and then...
I'd swipe left because I'm like, bitch, 9 o'clock, I gotta go to bed.
Oh, no, I wouldn't swipe because of that. I would just be like,
5 a.m., I have
they
a dog
are
at home.
fucking
Left.
funny.
Yeah.
Like, that's funny.
Yeah, it is
I think funny is...
I just way too
But
practical.
I'd be like, I'm in bed at 9.
Yeah.
So.
First of all,
go live your nightlife.
Second of all, can't leave my dog alone till 5 a.m. Third of all, my auntie and mom would freak out if
yes.
didn't come home before
no, but
5
I thought it was... That's pretty clever. That's funny.
Yeah.
I see where she catches
Power
people.
of a suffix. So she wrote another character. So this other character she wrote was like, she wanted to give it kind of like an old-timey feel or like a museum worker kind of a feel. So her idea was call her, a woman, Pioneer. But that's boring. That's a boring. It's cute, and it gets different, kind of that feeling across, but boring, yeah. So luckily, OK Cupid suggested the suffix in a box. So she became Pioneer in a box. Now it feels museum-y or like a fucking, what are the covered wagon-y?
Yeah,
you know? Feels like that kind of now.
Yeah, sure.
And here's the commentary for Pioneer in a box. Why is she in a box? Are lots of people in boxes? It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's funny. And you're thinking about it. Yeah. Anyways, I digress. The point is, if you're choosing a name, think about what it will mean to the people reading it. Yeah. The people who do not know you yet and how you might interpret it if the shoe were on the other foot. If it's ridiculous and weird and you stand by it, more power to you. Maybe you'll find your perfect match. Yeah. Right on. So here's a list of some of the suffixes that are offered on OK Cupid. And they're bulleted. Asaurus, _taco, the... whatever animal, insert animal, the cat, the dog, whatever. Omatic, in a box. Tron. Mania. Okay. Inator. Okay. Yeah. The Tank. From Space. Is Here. Is the Best.
Oh my gosh.
So, for example, a boring name like Tracee
is the best.
Becomes Tracee the Taco. Or with me, Tracee in a box, Tracee Nader, Tracee the Tank, Tracee from Space, Tracee-saurus Rex.
I got you right. That's funny.
Fun. Totally weird, badass, and way less boring than Tracee.
Yes, yeah.
So then I'm going to
have to go change my name on all the sites.
Fun ones for Max. So
Okay.
I made a list of really fun Max profile names. Okay. Max the octopus. Max the squid.
Okay.
Max the kraken.
I like that one. Catherine the Kraken.
Yeah.
Max the Kraken.
Oh, Pirate Max.
Okay.
A. Maxomania.
Oh, I like that one.
Maxomatic.
That one's good. That one's good.
Yeah. Max is here. What do you think about this one? Max isn't here. Here's one. Max is over there. Oh my god, here's the last one. It's underscores in between all the words.
Okay.
A Big Mac with fries. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't use dating sites, but if I did...
That's who you would be.
Yeah, any of those. Max is way over there that way. Something stupid. Oh. That is the story of Robyn Lynn Norris.
I like that. And it's good advice, too.
Yeah.
She had some good advice.
Yeah. Awesome.
That was awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, more
And we're-
power to her.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We are not yet sponsored by Ok Cupid, but after that, I think we should be.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
together we can
Cupid.
bring people together. You know?
That's
Our
right.
target audiences are essentially the same.
Yeah. Yes. Hit us up.
I love it. So, do you want to give us some profiles today?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you got some?
I do. I have 3 Craigslist personals today.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
All 3 of these today are brought to you by Board Panda.
Okay. I love board
Yeah.
panda.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
This one, I told you a little bit about it once before,
Mhm.
but I didn't want to spoil all of
I
it.
hope this is the one I'm thinking of.
The Super Mario Brothers
Yep.
one? Yep.
Yep.
So this one is called Touch My Warp Whistle.
Oh, I love this story.
Man for woman, 28 years old. Do you love to play Super Mario Brothers on the classic Nintendo system? I would say yes.
Because who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like to get tagged from behind while you do it? Hold up.
Wait.
What?
What kind? No. Yeah.
Oh, that escalated.
Keep going.
So if you answered yes to both of those, this is the post for you then. You must know your way around the game before we meet.
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
So like if you haven't played before, it wouldn't
Right.
Yeah. You must be open to anal sex.
Oh.
Yeah. And also be able to fake an orgasm. Ugh.
I think that's most women.
I think, yeah. And especially with a douchebag like this.
Yes.
Fake
Well,
it,
that I
just-
feel like that's just kind of a prerequisite in life for most women.
So gross. I will send you the address to a hotel and a room number. When you arrive, the door will be open.
Okay.
Creepy as fuck. Please come in. Close the door, lock it, and close the shades if they're still open. This is already, I would...
Too many instructions. Why can't you just already have the shades closed, please?
Exactly.
Just,
Just
like-
close the fucking shades.
Yes.
Right?
Do your own shit.
Leave a key card somewhere.
Yes.
So, okay, this guy's an asshole. I will be in the bathroom and the door will be closed. Turn on the TV and the Nintendo. So more chores.
Yeah, have that shit ready for me.
Yeah. Can't even
I mean,
have that
why
on.
am I doing all the work here?
Okay. When I read this the first time, my first thought was like, I'm gonna walk. There's a door ajar.
Right.
It's dark.
Yeah.
And somebody's obviously in the fucking
Bathroom.
bathroom with the door closed. I'm not staying.
No.
I'm taking the Nintendo and I'm running out the door. Maybe the TV too. It's all my name, you know? Fucking
Yeah, you're
Christ,
taking
dude.
the Nintendo.
I'm outta here.
Can't leave that behind. Fuck you, dude.
Could get stolen.
Creepy
Fucking
motherfucker.
Christ. Okay, more instructions. Are you ready?
Yep.
Remove all your clothing. Turn off all the lights in the room. Kneel down on the bed so that you are directly in the light of the TV. You need to be facing the TV with your butt in the air pointed towards the pillows on the bed. If we didn't pick that up, that's how anal sex works while playing video games,
Right.
he's explained it now.
Mansplaining.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes. Thanks very
Yes.
much, guy. Okay, more work. Ready?
Yep.
Press the start button on the controller when you're ready. Okay. Can't just like knock on the bathroom door. I'm ready.
Right.
No. I will hear the sound, and I'll turn the light off in the bathroom, and I'll come out. You will not look directly at me. Only look at the TV.
Oh.
This is creepy.
I don't think that's
creepy.
Really creepy.
Yeah. Is there some reason you don't want me to see your face?
Or what you look like.
Yeah.
It's probably that guy I went on the date with.
Oh my God.
You know, the one with the first story I told. Anywho.
With the leg and the dog.
Yep.
You know what? Now that I think about it, there was something in here about greasy overalls.
Yes.
Okay, where are we looking at the TV? Okay. When the first level starts, I will begin to finger you and lick you. I will be using lots of lube as well. Okay. When you reach the end of level 1, so given that you know how to play the game, don't die.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
That was already a prerequisite.
Yes.
At the beginning.
When you reach the end of level 1, make sure to trigger the fireworks. This is vital to the entire experience. I must hear the fireworks. Firm. Very firm. I'm pointing.
I wonder what he's gonna do if you accidentally die.
Oh, it says it.
Okay. Okay.
That's a whole thing. Okay. When level 2 begins and Mario walks into the pipe, I will penetrate you.
Oh, yes.
You can say things like more, harder, yes, fuck me, but you will say nothing else. So rude. I will continue having sex with you until the level ends. Do not, all capitals, do not take the secret level skip. If you die, I will pull out and I'll spank you until the level restarts.
Okay. I feel like that's not long, though. It can't take more than a minute to play a level. 2 at the most.
If you're good at it, yeah.
So I'm getting a whole...
Listen, if you take the secret level skip and go to, the 4th world, then it gets harder. Maybe a few longer on those levels. But, the first 2, no, you just jump a few times and you're done.
So I'm not getting fucked for very long.
No.
Okay.
It might be the foreplay levels. World 1 is probably the foreplay.
Okay.
Yeah. When you reach the flag, you must again trigger the fireworks and also orgasm.
Okay. On demand.
On demand. I will pull out.
Okay.
When level 1-3 starts, I will penetrate your ass.
Okay.
You were allowed to say something like, oh God, yes, or it hurts. But no other conversation is allowed.
Okay.
Damn it. There's so much rules.
There's a lot to do.
I forgot the first half of the rules. I would be in trouble.
Yeah.
When level 1-4 starts, I will alternate between holes as I see fit.
Okay.
You may beg me to come inside or outside of you, depending on what you want. Thank you.
He's giving you
That's
options.
So kind.
I like that.
Generous.
Yeah.
What a generous person.
Yeah.
When boss falls and you reach the princess, I will pull out and I'll blow my load wherever you have convinced me that I want to.
Okay.
You may then say something like, thank you, it was great, I loved it, or don't stop. Again, no other conversation is allowed.
Okay. So he wants us to just sit there and lie to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm impressed, you may continue playing. And I will continue to pleasure you. Right, with all the fake orgasms,
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm not impressed, I'll turn the Nintendo off and return to the bathroom.
And then you got to go, bitch.
Mm-hmm. So this is me on an awkward date. I'm just grabbing my stuff and leaving. The bathroom.
I will say, I don't think I would have stayed for this date. Not even for a minute. Nope.
Not at all. Okay. If I'm not, I will turn the Nintendo off and return to the bathroom.
Okay.
At this time, you may clean yourself with the towel that is beside the bed.
That's nice. That's so sweet.
He gets the whole fucking bathroom.
You know what?
With,
he didn't think to shut the curtains, but he thought to bring you a towel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe offer a shower. But no, not with this guy. Okay. Turn the lights on, redress yourself.
Okay.
And then leave.
Okay.
Okay. But deal. Probably will.
Yeah.
I may come back out and talk to you as you dress, but the conversation will most likely be short and revolve around scheduling another time to get together. What is the business? He sounds like a business owner.
Right, yeah. Well, he's going to have to, because if he got anybody to do this,
Yeah.
he's going to want to, like, come out and talk to her and reschedule some more time.
He's like, my books are, I have no appointments ever, so.
Like, I want to know how many people were like, yeah, how many women were like, this is a great fucking idea.
Right? None. Maybe one.
He
pulls out his calendar, he's like, it looks like I'm free, forever. The whole year.
When are you free?
Oh my gosh. I will consider Super Mario Brothers 3. If you're really nasty, we can try Super Mario Brothers 2. Oh, God.
This guy.
Listen, I think I remember Super Mario Brothers 2. I think that one might have been my favorite. Because you can choose to be Luigi and Luigi flies.
Yeah.
It was like
I remember that.
Yeah. Well, okay. Thoughts?
I think I said them all.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that.
Is that your idea of a good time?
Not even if I've been married to you for 40 years would that ever fucking happen.
Okay. You gotta respect.
Now, if it was Tetris, whole nother story.
Oh
no, I'm
God.
kidding.
There's so many jokes to be made with Tetrising things into other things. Just saying. Saying. All the dirty talk, you could you'd be like, oh, make it fit. Oh, turn it sideways. Yes. That would be
to the left, to the right.
Spin it.
Stay down. I want to know if that guy ever got a date.
It doesn't have his name. Guy, if this is you and you're listening, I would...
Dude, if you wrote that, please let us know if one person showed up.
If there's a single person in the world who allowed you to treat them that way, I want to know.
Same.
Okay. Ready for number 2?
Yeah.
This one is called Bread and Gas at Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Man for woman. No name, no age. You were the tall brunette with the near perfect body that farted in the bread section last night. I was the guy next to you that looked over and asked, was that you? You quickly replied, no, it wasn't me. You almost seemed insulted, I would ask. As the stink grew, you continued to deny it, but it was evident.
Please tell me he's asking her out.
I tried to get rid of the stench by waving 2 loaves of ciabatta bread. You proceeded to storm off in a really angry manner.
What a dick!
You are beautiful, even if you are a liar and fart like a Clydesdale horse. I would love to meet up with you sometime.
Oh my god.
Fucking bread.
I didn't see him. Wait. Oh. And just some like uppity girl just being like, fuck you.
Oh my god, I told you I didn't fart. Oh, I hope they met. I did later. I hope they met.
That would be fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Here's the last one for today. Midtown Winn-Dixie. This is a woman for man, 35 years old. I saw you in the store and I followed you around. I stayed a safe distance away. You turned me on so much that I pooped in my pants.
What the fuck?
People, come on. This is dating.
This is not how
is
you
this
get
adulting?
Somebody. Oh my god.
If you like the smell of feces.
No.
I don't. Maybe you could contact me.
No.
You were wearing a beret and you had chin pubes. And I was wearing a mini skirt and I'm 5'2", 190 pounds. Like I said, if you like funny smells, maybe we can get down to business. The end.
No. Oh.
I don't think I've ever been like having to shit your pants usually would happen if I was that afraid of something all of a sudden. Like something scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Not something exciting, happy, or arousing. Those things don't make me poop.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
All right, lady. Good luck with all that.
Okay. I have one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw an idea. Maybe like this will be a little teaser.
Yeah.
To next week's episode. But
okay.
So I was scrolling. Like I said, I swiped right on a couple guys.
That's the accepting way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think this was Bumble. This guy, I'm not going to say his name. So he says, "Hello, future love of my life. Tired of the same old shit, different day, routine. Still wondering what it feels like to be loved.
Aww.
Afraid you might..."
I feel attacked. Oh. Ouch.
Just stop. Just don't go any further. I know. I don't want to hear anymore.
What else do you know about me?
Okay. Yes. Still wondering what it feels like to be loved. Mm-hmm. Afraid you might have to pick up after and take care of another turd. Mm-hmm. Tired of feeling dissatisfied romantically.
Yeah.
I probably can't help you. But I sure would like to try.
I admire the honesty.
But, okay, and his picture, I can't even see what he looks like. It's just, okay. But then he says, I just can't with this guy. Perfect first date. Going somewhere with some kind of entertainment so that we can talk about the entertainment so that we don't have to play 20 questions to fill the awkward silence. What?
Relatable.
I get that. Yeah. I'm a stickler for punctuation, and he has none. Okay,
I heard it was like monotone.
But this is my favorite part right here. This is the question. Remember the question. My third grade teacher described me as. Okay, this is coming from his third grade teacher.
Okay.
Genius.
Huh.
Classy. Dangerous but safe. Best kisser in class.
Oh. My God.
I'm sorry, what?
That's a weird teacher.
What?
Can I get that teacher's name?
Mysterious. Deep thinker.
Oh my God.
Ahead of his time. Knows what a woman wants.
Oh my God.
A wild animal at bedtime. Too hot. That's what his third grade teacher would say about him.
My God.
I'm sorry, what?
I am not aroused by any of these parts of this ad.
Why would your third grade teacher think you were a good kisser?
Listen, there's one thing he's got going for him. That is a truly unique bio story.
Okay.
Truly unique.
I'll give you that.
I'm going to be thinking about that for the rest of my life.
I'll give you that. When I saw it, I was like, what?
Why?
What? No.
Lead with that? God.
I'm going to tell you he's not one of the ones I swiped right on.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm so
Just
glad.
so you know.
I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, is this real? I get trying to be witty and funny and crafty or whatever, but like, that wasn't witty.
I feel violated here.
Yes. And weirded out the fact that his third grade teacher says he's too hot and an animal in bed.
That is a South Park episode.
Yeah. So there's that.
Ike and the teacher.
Those
icky.
That is what I mean by men need help with their bios. Like that.
If he had read that to his closest friend who's not male and maybe got their insight.
At 38 years old, I would think, listen,
the fuck
you have
doing?
either.
Like, are you fucking serious? You're gonna put this on the internet with a picture of your face? The fuck is the matter with you? Start over, bud.
Yes.
Fucking kidding me?
No, I was thinking. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Smut.
What's wrong with you? Jesus.
I feel like I need to call the authorities, honestly.
Seriously. So every man has some type of woman in his life, right? Mother, sister, daughter, like grandma.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Would you write that out? And if your mom or sister or daughter was single, would you be like, she should date that guy?
Oh my God.
That's how you should write your bio.
Oh my God.
Write it out and be somebody that you would want your daughter to date.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not that.
Not that.
Not that.
Anything like that.
No.
Oh my God.
So,
oh my God.
the one other thing I was going to talk about real quick. I'm thinking I will pick out a couple profiles on some of the dating sites I'm on and maybe read them on air, swipe right, and see if I get a response. And if I do, maybe ask our listeners to write in and pick which one I should go on a date with.
Oh my God.
Or if I should go out with all three of them and we can talk about the dates.
Have the listeners pick one.
Yes.
Oh
have the listeners get a little involved and help me. Maybe they'll have better.
Yeah. I mean, maybe
the help might help me.
Things in a different way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm very jaded when it comes to all that. So, maybe I'll read some bios and we'll just, automatically, I don't know, swipe right and then ask them what they think from some conversations or something.
That would be amazing.
Something fun like that.
I would love if that's how you met your significant, spirit soulmate.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
But the functional part of me is I hope they all suck so you can just keep doing that forever. And we'll have a podcast forever.
So many stories. Well, I've got enough to keep us going for a while.
God. Remember, if it sucks, just grab your shit and walk away.
Walk away.
Don't laser eyes to the ground and walk away.
And just walk away.
Yep. Don't say anything.
Nothing.
Because if you have to answer a question, as soon as you open your mouth, you're gonna be nothing. Sorry, it was stupid.
Yeah. Or it's going to be really fucking rude and embarrassing. So that's an idea.
Yeah.
We would love to hear from our listeners on Instagram or Facebook. Tell us tell me if you would be interested in helping me pick a date and or something.
That's
I'll be able to,
awesome.
Let's figure it out.
Okay.
Write us in some of your stories. Send them or questions, ideas. Send them to whateverijdm@gmail.com.
You can also find us on Instagram at whateverijdm.
Twitter at whateverijdm.
We have a Patreon at patreon.com/whateverijdm.
And of course, Buzzsprout at whateverijdmpodcast.buzzsprout.com.
And we're on all major platforms where you stream your podcasts.
So take a listen and share us with a friend.
Share, comment, tell one person.
Rate, review, all that fun stuff.
Yeah. It's super fun doing all that.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to entertain me.
All right.
So I wanted to really quickly just give a quick shout out to a friend of mine. Their name is Erica, and they're a small business owner, and there's something that they do that I love very, very much in the spirit of wanting more inclusion, diversity, and more representation on the show. I would really love to plug Erica's jewelry that she makes.
Yeah, absolutely.
She makes earrings out of polymer clay that are little layered slices of cake.
Oh, cool.
But each slice has the colors of an LGBTQ flag.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's amazing. Pan, poly, lipstick, lesbian, bisexual, asexual, non-binary.
There's something out there for everyone.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And that is just kind of her way of being inclusive and offering support to
that's
our
amazing.
local community. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link to her Etsy store in the show notes of this episode. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being friends and allies of our community. And again, if you want your story represented, please email it. It'd be amazing.
Yes.
Speaking of buying yourself earrings and treat thyself, what did you do for self-care this week?
I went to a concert yesterday.
That's right. Huh?
I did. I went and saw Chris Daughtry in concert, had a great night with my sister, went to a casino, and just partied it up with some wild birds.
And ghosts.
Yeah, it was a great time. It was fun.
Awesome.
I got a little loopy, but I had a blast. And concerts are my jam, so that's my self-care.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yes. What's yours?
You know, there's a thrift store in town that I love. So when I need some self-care, I like to go there and look around, and I always fucking leave with shit. So I got these crystal glasses for our drinks that we drink. Do you want to cheers?
They are amazing. We're going to cheers to 250.
Yeah. For 99 cents, I'm pretty sure it's real crystal or whatever. They're not the thin dollar store ones. I'm so happy about that. I also got to show my partner that thrift store because I've been talking it up for months now.
I know. I can't wait to go.
Yeah, I'll take you. It's amazing. So here's some it wasn't really a solo date, but just self-care, just weird fun things that I did that are out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
I wanted snacks the other night, right?
Okay.
I was in a snacky mood.
Yeah.
And I was I've been eating a lot of Cheetos lately. So I'm going to have some fruit. Okay.
Okay.
So I go to the fridge. I cut up an apple and a yellow kiwi, and I'm like, okay, here's my snack.
Yeah.
But the yellow kiwi is like kind of slimy, and I just didn't want to use my finger. I don't know just didn't think about using a fork, I guess. I was like, I can't use my fingers, so chopsticks. So I ate my kiwi slices and my apple slices with chopsticks, watching Reno 911.
Oh, right on.
It's just goofy and silly.
Yeah,
and
that's amazing.
So I finished the fruit, and I'm like, more snack. I'm not done.
Yeah.
So I came in here in the snack closet, and I got, like, the little cheesy poofs and some fruit snacks.
Listen, you guys, our snack closet is the best thing ever.
It's literally like a little hidden closet full of snacks.
It's a full-on store.
We'll take a picture and we'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go in there.
We'll throw it on Instagram.
Get some snacks. I literally ate fruit snacks and, like, little cheesy poofs with chopsticks.
That's so funny.
It was so fun. I mean, I guess if you're into that. Yeah. And
that's
then
awesome.
in that same day, or maybe the next day, I was with my partner. We were just out driving around. I wanted to go see the bougie side of town because I live in the trashy side of town and I've never been to the nice parts, right?
Sure.
So we go to the nice part and we're just driving around looking at all the pretty things we'll never have. And there was an open fucking house.
Oh,
there was
did
an
you guys
open
go
fucking
in?
house. Yes, we went. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We went to the open house. Okay, listen. Like, I was wearing sweats and a hoodie. And
me right now. Yeah.
I looked like a fucking homeless person.
That's how I feel right now.
And my partner was also wearing hoodie, like, pants and, like, a hat with the light on it. You know?
Yes,
like, we looked like we were working out in the cold all day.
Yeah.
We walk into this $600,000 fucking house.
Nice.
Right? And we're just looking around. And so here's the thing. So in movies, you know, people go to these open houses or whatever. And so I'm pretty convinced that people will, like, try to chat you up.
Yeah.
Or something.
Uh-huh.
So I was expecting that. I was expecting them to, like, put the salesman
kind of accost
on.
you. And,
Exactly. Find out what you're about.
Yeah,
and
sure.
your kids in the future. All those annoying shit that they do.
Yep, they don't.
Right?
They ignore you.
Well, so that's what I was expecting. So we go up to the door. Got really nervous all of a sudden. I'm like, okay, we need a backstory. So, like, if they ask like, okay, so if they ask you what you do for a living, what is it? My partner's like, architect.
Oh my gosh, stop it. You guys made up a whole freaking life.
I'm like, no, just job, because we thought,
right, sure.
At least they'll ask what we do for work, right? So, partner is an architect.
Okay.
And I didn't really settle with one. I was, like, bouncing around between teacher, model.
Okay. Yes.
And then they never asked.
Of course.
They never fucking asked. So we're just walking through this house kind of awkwardly, just touching stuff. And we walked into one of the bedrooms and it had, like, an already set up desk attached to the wall. And I was like, do the elbow. I'm like, this is already set up for if you work from home.
Did they have, like, free cookies or anything?
No, nothing.
Oh, that's lame.
But it was a beautiful property.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there was a fire pit outside, like a brand new inlaid rock in the foundation fire pit outside.
Nice.
Patio, covered carport, garage, like, beautiful yard, brand new trees. Apparently they planted trees to add value to this fucking house. Like,
wow.
Everything was fenced, and that's my whole thing. Yeah. Because I have a dog, you know.
Yeah.
We look around, everything's great. We go in the kitchen, and I'm like, it's the most beautiful kitchen I've ever seen.
Aww.
Finally, the bitch talks to us, and she's like, everyone's been saying that today. Isn't it beautiful? Everything's brand new.
Of course.
She's like, there's a pot filler over there, pasta arm. Like, of course.
Yeah.
The kitchen.
Yeah.
Fucking new.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, my face was probably like, I've never been in a house before.
Right.
Like, I was so impressed. Like, and so then I didn't know what to say. I'm like, is there contact information on the flyer? So then we're, like, ready to leave. We're like, okay, thank you. And she's like, yes. So offers have to be in by Monday or something
now
like that.
She's going to give
like
you,
Saturday or something.
Yep.
And she's like, and we've had several in the last couple days, so
yep,
pretty.
You might want to make sure you
put a rush on it, sense of urgency. Yeah,
you're like, we'll get right on that.
Okay, let me go. I'm gonna go grab my $600,000 that I have.
Yeah.
So then we get back out to the car. We're like, that was so fun. Like, thanks for doing that weird thing with me. And then, like, this overwhelming sense of sadness kind of just came over us. We're like, well, at least I can't speak for my partner, but I'm like, I have done nothing with my life.
Oh, you're so young.
I need to get my life together.
But you know what?
So sad.
I have learned, and it took me a long time, because I was married. I did for the 20-year dance with, you got to buy the house, have the 2 cars, blah, blah, blah. none of that stuff. If that doesn't make you happy right now, it's not going to make you happy then. Like,
Are you sure?
Yes, because
I feel like money really can buy you a better life.
It can make being sad more comfortable.
Okay.
That's it.
You can get softer tissues for your tears.
And you can be sad in a fancier car and a bigger home.
You can cry in a bath that has jets in it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Or a shower that has like 5 things shooting at you.
Yeah.
But that's all. And I feel like I don't need a lot in life. I'm not about material stuff. I collect like people. I have amazing friends, amazing family. It's really cliche. That's what's important to me.
Yeah.
But I don't care where I live, or I would live in a van down by the river. I just don't need a bunch of stuff. The big fancy house. And I get the appeal.
Yeah.
I do get the appeal.
It feels good to say that you have it, but having it and maintaining it is a whole other thing.
Yes. And do you want to be tied down to one place? You know?
No, not for 30 fucking years.
Right.
Oh my God.
See, I
don't want to do anything for 30 years.
No. Oh my God. I'd rather take that money and travel and gain all of those experiences but again, I'm older than you. I'm single. I've had my kids. I've raised my kids. I'm done. So
listen, I have never really wanted to stay in one place. I've never really wanted to settle down anywhere because I've never been in a place
that felt like home.
Yeah. I've never been in a place that makes me feel like I belong there. I think I'm still fine. Never. Anywhere I've been in my life. And I've moved around a lot. Like,
same. Yeah.
Did a lot of shit's, happened. I just haven't found home yet. And so I decided I was going to go to college. And I wanted to do that for me because I'm like, okay, if I ever am going to like get those weird opportunities to like take jobs or whatever it is, like I need to invest in myself before I can invest in anything else. Yeah. The first fucking thing that I did was get my English teaching certificate. Yeah. So that if I ever want to travel, I can also work. Yes. Kill 2 birds with one stone. I haven't really used it, but I will though.
You have it. Yeah.
I have it. That's what counts.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, we just kept blabbing there, but good.
Me.
So I know we threw all of the Instagram and everything at you guys, so we'll let you go. Just remember, when it all gets to be too much, whatever. I'll just date myself. Bye.